COVID-19. What I will advise you is stay home, wash hands with soap, and follow all the guidelines given by the Ministry of Health. And I would also like to thank the management, the school administration for such innovation, bringing this so that you can even learn when you are there just at home. So stay safe. I know the other time before we broke, we had where we ended. That is the algebra. I'm handling mathematics, algebra, and we're looking at solving of equations. And we solved very many of them, but the next lesson was solving equations with unknown on both sides. Solving equations with unknown on both sides. Solving equations with unknown on both sides. With unknown on both sides. But before we look at the examples, we need first of all to know what is supposed to be what? Done. And that one we call it a note. So that the moment you see such an equation, you must have that in your mind. That we have to collect like terms one at a time. Don't collect them. You want to bring the unknown, you want to bring the known one at the same what? At the same time. So we can look at the examples. We have example 1. We have solved. We have our 2m plus 4, which will give us here m plus 6. This is what we mean by having unknown on both the sides. Remember that an equation has two sides, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So, we are not going now to say, let's bring the m this way, at the same time taking positive 4 also on the other side. No. You will get confused. Shall say 2m. Remember that at the beginning we say that any term, any letter, any number without a sign, its sign is a positive. Therefore, our m here has no sign. So know that its sign is what? A positive. But we shall not write there that positive m. No. You must know that. So since now it is a positive, we get what we call the additive inverse. Remember we said in English, for them they talk of opposite. But for us, we don't use the word opposite. We use the word additive inverse. So the additive inverse of positive m is negative m. Therefore we subtract m from both the sides. Plus 4, which will give us m minus 4 plus 6. We have, it's bad to use the hand, but you have to use the rubber order duster. So m. So now we are bringing that is 2 minus 2m minus m. We shall remain with the m plus 4, which is equals to m minus m, we shall get 0. But we don't write there 0. We simply remain with the 6. We are done with the the unknown. Now we are moving to the known one. That is m plus 4 minus 4 is equals to 6 minus 4. I remember telling you that whenever you are collecting like terms, what you do on this side must be done on the other side of the equation. Not only subtracting from here, then on this side you add. You have not collected like terms here as expected. So m, 4 minus 4 is 0. So candidate 6 minus 2, mental work. 6 minus 2, you? Yes. The answer is 2. So that is the value of m. Dear candidates, whenever you are doing work with mathematics, we communicate using symbols. So make sure that your symbols are very clear. And we need to show all the necessary steps because we don't know where the examiner will award the mark from. The examiner might say, method mark 1 for the last collection of like terms. And then accuracy 1 for the answer. So please, in case there are 2 marks, but if there are 3, the examiners will know what's supposed to be done. So candidates, are you done with the number 1? I'm moving now to number 2. I'm moving to number 2. Yes. So let's move to number 2. Number 2, we have solve. That is 7x plus 4 is equals to 3x plus 20. That's another equation. Remember we said that it is not a must that we begin with the unknown. It depends on you, the candidate. Which one do you want to begin with? Either you can begin with the unknown or you begin with the known. The decision comes from you. So, for example, number 1, I started with the unknown. Now let me get up for those ones who also want to begin with the known one. So for them, they will be saying 7x plus 4. Remember what's the additive inverse of positive 4? Is negative 4, which is equals to 3x plus 20 minus 4. Mark at this. Minus, minus. Next step is 7x. 4 minus 4, definitely 0. Equals, we have here 3x, and then plus, candidates, 20 minus 4. What answer do we get? 20 minus 4 is 16. What's the next step? Is now to bring the unknown also to this side. That will be 7x. Remember, it is a positive. It will be now minus 3x, which is equals to 3x minus 3x plus 16. 7x minus 3x. First, you know the unknown, then you say 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4, we have 4x, which is equals to 3x minus 3x is 0 plus 16. We shall definitely remain with the 16. Please, candidates, don't begin dividing from here. This is a question of ETC. Move to the next step and say 4x will be equals to 16. And divide here by 4. Divide here by 4. Please, I know some of us, because we are rushing, that the paper was very simple, the number, look at the work we are just learned. Then you begin saying, okay, that x equals 4. Please, this is very wrong. We shall ask you that, how did you get 4? So candidate, what's the problem with this candidate here? Definitely, the candidate did not show how he got it, remained with the x alone. Therefore, it will be by 4 once. 4 divided by 4 once. Then here also, by 4 once. And then by 4, we shall remain with the 4. So that cancellation is very important. Don't say, I know, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So just rush. No. You will be marked wrong. So the examiner will circle that part, but you did not complete your work. So dear candidates, I want us always to show all the necessary steps if you are to get marks. Because you don't know where the examiner will award you a mark. I remember telling you it is like a person who wants to get married. You don't know the husband or the wife you are going to get. So what you do, you design yourself, make all the makeups. Because some people like maybe the face, the way you walk, the way you laugh. So we compare it to this. We also don't know what the examiner will like from here to award the what? The mark. Therefore, we display all the necessary steps so that he or she will say, okay, for me I'm awarding a mark from here, a mark from here. Can move now to number 3. Our question 3. Example, we have 3 here. I know you have finished copying this. Please, let's move to the next number. So our number 3 is solve. 3p minus 6 equals 18 plus p. Remember our first example has here a plus. But now this third example, we have a minus and a plus. The next one might be a minus and a minus. Or a plus and a minus. We should play around with all that. When the examiner brings what you say, this is what we learned. So let's move ahead without wasting time. 3p minus 6 plus 6. Remember this one is a minus. So it is additive inverse. Is it a positive? Because I know some of you might say, example 1, we're subtracting. Example 2, we're subtracting. So even this one, let's subtract. No, mark this. It will give us 18 minus, no, this one see, plus 6 plus p. Plus 6 plus 6. We shall remain here with 3p, which will be equals to 18 plus 6. 18 plus 6, yes, that will work. That will be 24 plus p. The next step is to bring in p also on this side. That will be 3p minus. This one has a positive. So it is additive inverse is it minus. So minus p equals 24 plus p minus p. 3p minus p, yes, that is a 2p equals 24. P minus p gives you 0. So we have now 2p on this side and 24 on the other side. So the 24 is the value for 2p. But remember, we're supposed to only to find the value of only what? Only p, not 2p. So if it was 2p, it would have remained there. But there is continuation. So 2p out of 2, it will give us 24 out of 2. By 2 once, by 2 here once. So on this side, we are remaining with only p, which will be equals to, I know some children, some candidates, some learners, when they get a number like this, they say, 24 divided by 2. It's a very big number. Then you begin drawing your balls. That 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. What do you do? Just go dig it. Simply say by 2, 1. Let's first handle the 2 alone. 2 divided by 2. 2. Your 2 children, Mama's brought in 2 oranges. How many will each one get? 1. So by 2 here, once remains within 0. So we have now 4. 4 divided by 2. It will be very simple. That will be 2. So the value of P will give us the 12. So that's the value of P. Okay, we are done with the examples. You know you should always have all the 4 skills. That is writing, listening, reading. And what's the last one? That's your assignment. So let's look at activity. Activity. You know, mathematics needs practice. So we shall say, solve the following equations. Our equation number 1, we have 3a minus 5, which will give us a plus 19. Our example number 2, let me hope that you are busy in your sitting rooms there, equals 2p plus 8. Have number 3, 2n plus 12 equals 6n minus 20. Number 4, 3x plus 7 will give us x plus 9. Number 5, we have n minus 9, give us 1 minus n. I think for today, let's first have that. And remember, this knowledge can be applied in other figures. That's what we call application of algebra in either the 3-dimensional figures. We shall look at that one in the next lesson. Thank you so much.